Good evening. The MassageGate scandal involving Aam Aadmi Party Minister Satyendar Jain has now got a new twist. The BJP released details claiming that the man who was giving Jain a massage was not a physiotherapist as was claimed, but he was actually a rape accused, identified as fellow jail inmate Rinku. Now, the Aam Aadmi Party has dismissed the allegation. Separately in court today, the Enforcement Directorate said that they were not the ones behind the release of this leaked video. They have instead said there were an N number of agencies who had access to the CCTV footage, which of course originated in the Tihar jail. But the Delhi Government Council did not buy that argument put forth by the Enforcement Directorate. The larger political question is this, and it's a straightforward one tonight. Will the release of Satyendar Jain's VVIP footage, if you will, from inside the Tihar jail where he's seen taking a foot massage, and that too now it appears from a rape accused, will that hurt the Aam Aadmi Party's chances in the upcoming MCD polls?
The video, still unverified, that raised a storm. AAP's jailed Minister Satyendar Jain gets a massage in his Tihar cell. BJP had tried jail privileges and VIP treatment for a Delhi Mantri. Kejriwal called it prescribed physiotherapy and unwarranted BJP aggression.
वो फिजियोथेरेपी कर रहा है, डॉक्टर ने उनको रिकमेंड किया था. ऐसा कोई वीआईपी ट्रीटमेंट सत्येंद्र जैन को नहीं मिल रहा.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी इतनी घटिया हरकत पर उतर आई कि किसी इंसान की बीमारी का, उसकी बीमारी में दिए जा रहे उसके इलाज का सीसीटीवी फुटेज गलत तरीके से बाहर निकाल के उसको मनोहर कहानियां सुना के आज किसी की बीमारी का मजाक बना रहे हैं.
And now a new twist, putting AAP more firmly in the dock. It turns out the masseuse was no physiotherapist, but rape-accused Rinku charged under POCSO of raping his teenage daughter. Chumpy giver, not physiotherapist, but rapist. Tihar turned into Thailand, attacked the BJP. On its part, AAP keeps up its "our work there for all to see" face.
कोई और राजनीतिक दल होता तो उस पार्टी का मुखिया स्वयं कान पकड़ के जनता से माफी मांगता और कहता, मेरा भ्रष्ट मंत्री जो कृत्य कर रहा है मैं तुरंत उसे बर्खास्त करता.
उनका नारा है बदनाम किया है बदनाम करेंगे, इसलिए हमें वोट दे दो. अरविंद केजरीवाल का क्या नारा है, काम किया है काम करेंगे.
The jailed minister had filed for contempt, alleging the ED leaked the Tihar jail footage. The Enforcement Directorate rejected the charge, even as it claimed the veracity of the video remained beyond question. Bear in mind that this latest face-off, one of dozens between AAP and BJP down the years, comes ahead of the Delhi municipal elections on the 4th of December. Will the AAP feel the heat in the polls to come?
Joining us, Vineet Goenka is BJP spokesperson. Prem Kishan Jain, former IPS officer, will be joining us. Ashwini Dubey, advocate of the Supreme Court, and Professor Akashdeep Muni, political analyst. Let me start with Vineet Goenka. So, the defense that was taken by Mr. Kejriwal, Mr. Sisodia, when this video came out on Saturday, that this was physiotherapy recommended by doctors, that has fallen flat because today it appears the man who's giving the massage is no physiotherapist. He's a rape accused.
Jaka, Ram Ram to you and all your viewers who are watching this show. Aam Aadmi Party, its chief Arvind Kejriwal, his ministers are now exposed. I really don't know why Arvind Kejriwal is shielding Mr. Jain. You remember the day when he said he should be given Bharat Ratna for his services, and then Deputy Chief Minister, the one who himself is accused of liquor gate, said, he is getting physiotherapy. But today what we saw is that it is not a physiotherapy, but rather it is the rapist who is giving him the therapy. And rapist with a severe crime like POSCO. I think there is something which Mr. Jain knows, Mr. Satyendar Jain knows something which he would not, Mr. Kejriwal would not like him to tell to the world. And that's why they are trying to shield him. So it is time channels like yours, anchors like you, and people like us should expose Aam Aadmi Party, Arvind Kejriwal, and ask him, what is that Satyendar Jain knows it and why he's been given such a VIP treatment inside the jail. It's a shameful act of somebody getting this kind of services, especially from a rapist.
Okay.
Two, it is also violation of the jail rules. I think the Chief Minister should own this, resign, and face the people of Delhi.
Professor Akashdeep Muni, what explains this? Surely there has to be some compelling reason for why a party that came to power on the back of India against corruption continues to shield a minister. Of course, his guilt or otherwise will be proven in a court of law. But the very least that the Delhi Chief Minister can do is to, sack Mr. Jain or say that the ministership that he occupies, he'll be removed from that. And pending investigation, pending him clearing his name, he can come back into the government. Mr. Kejriwal is not even doing that bare minimum. Why?
Jaka, the problem is that there are a number of lies and no truths. Let me bring some things into the consideration. First of all, talking about why Satyendar Jain is not fired. Why he should be fired? Has the court proven him guilty? Has BJP fired Nishikant Pramanik, who is Minister of State for Home, after a warrant has been issued in a West Bengal court? Has that been done? No. So first practice and then preach. First. Second point, you are asking that why Satyendar Jain is getting massaged. I'll just give some facts. BJP will not keep that because they have some political gains to do. But facts. This person, Satyendar Jain, who has been in jail. In jail, he suffered backbone hurt, because of which he has gone through 2 surgeries, and he is suffering from L5S1 backbone problem. I'm not saying the documents of doctors in the court that are saying.
Sir, I'm not a doctor, neither are you, but surely नहीं बैकबोन इंजरी के लिए पैर पे मसाज करने से क्या फायदा है?
आता हूं, उस पे भी आ रहा हूं।
नहीं, बैकबोन इंजरी के लिए पैर पे मसाज करने से क्या फायदा होता है, बताइए।
बता रहा हूं।
रेपिस्ट क्यों मसाज कर रहे हैं?
I totally agree with you that the jail authorities, there should be action against the jail authorities. There is a minister there in the jail and he is suffering. I think, be it minister or anybody, he should be given proper physiotherapy. I totally agree with you.
And can you also give me a one-line explanation कि मसाज देने वाला rape accused क्यों है? Surely he's not a physiotherapist.
See, if you have been gone through Tihar jail, then as per the Tihar jail PRO, today the Tihar jail PRO has clearly stated that in jail many times jail accused help get trained and then help other accused. This happens. This is a practice.
One accused is
but
helping
I don't
another
agree
accused.
with that. I don't agree with that.
Okay.
I think that he should be given a proper physiotherapist.
Let me ask Mr. P.K. Jain, former IPS officer. Clearly, the rules have been bent, and we've seen what action has also been seemingly taken. 3 Tihar jail officers have been removed or have been sent on transfer. But the point, sir, is that A, you have a minister, a high-profile accused who is getting out-of-turn treatment. Secondly, now it appears that this person who's giving him the treatment is a rape accused, which is absolutely, appalling optics. And most importantly, in court, the counsel for Mr. Jain is saying that all of this has been cooked up and is being put out by the ED, and the ED is saying we have nothing to do with the release of the video. Now, that has been shadowed. The release of the video has become a small matter. The bigger matter is, why is Mr. Jain getting this VVIP treatment?
Zaka, I have only heard before me the 2 speakers. They were basically talking about their own political inclination and political theories. I would strictly speak only about the rules. In the jail manual, there is no provision for this kind of a massage, this kind of a treatment, handing over of a mobile phone, providing all kind of facilities, people having access to the barrack that the minister has been assigned. There has been a free movement. All these things are not permissible under the jail manual. The rules have been broken. I believe the ED has already brought it to the notice of the court that the rules have been broken. They have also given the video evidence. Okay. Now, how the video evidence leaked, who made the video, etc., these are all petty questions. The fact remains that somebody has to say, and it has now been admitted by even the Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi. They're saying that he was getting physiotherapy. So for some time, they could not cook up a reason. When they cooked up a reason, which would not stand the test of any kind of evidence. And in this case, the action has been taken against the jail officials. The action also must be taken by the court against the concerned minister, because he is still minister. Technically, he's still a minister. He has misused his authority, and the government has to take whatever cognizance they have to take. But the government is not taking any action.
No,
So my
I think Mr. Jain is 100% right. I mean, merely taking action against Tihar officials is not going to get this anywhere. Ultimately, the receiver of all of these benefits, this VVIP treatment, surely some action needs to be taken against him as well. I mean, why should an accused person be given this kind of VVIP treatment? Surely breaking jail manual rules applies not just to officials, should apply to accused persons also.
Jaka bhai, for having me here.
Ashwani Dubey, please. Thank you. Yeah.
Jaka bhai, correct me if I'm wrong. It is violation of right to equality. Why? Because a jailed person, be it the fact that he's a minister, but he is getting the special treatment inside the jail. And if it is proved to the authorities that this was being given without the due prescription, then of course the authorities are also hand in glove with the minister, and the recipient is of course one of the prime accused. Now too, the Supreme Court has from time to time said that right to health is an important right, and Supreme Court in a suo motu rate issued guidelines to the central government to equip all central and district jails with facilities such as ICCU, pathology lab, proficient doctors, sufficient staffs. Now, even as per Rule 31 of Delhi Prisons Act, a civil prisoner is permitted to maintain himself, but he's a criminal prisoner. So maintaining himself, having outside food is prohibited. Now, another, Section 35 of the Delhi Prisons Act says the employment of a criminal prisoner as labor for 9 hours. So if it is proved that the gentleman who is giving massage to the jailed minister is duly employed by the superintendent and he has an expertise in providing this kind of therapy, then of course it's permissible within Rule 35 of the Delhi Prisons Act. But if he is doing massage contrary to the rules and superintendent, the directors and jail authorities and the medic there without any medical prescriptions, then of course there is a problem for the jailed minister. Now, see, he's jailed.
Let's say again, I'm not going to give the benefit of the doubt to anyone here. Assuming there is a prescription, assuming that Mr. Jain's doctors have told him that he needs physiotherapy, shouldn't an outside physiotherapist, a specialist, come to jail, whatever it is, twice a week, thrice a week, whatever the recommendation of the doctors are, and then give him that massage? Why should it be incumbent on another accused, and that too somebody accused of a heinous crime like raping his own daughter, be the person who's giving the massage?
Jaka bhai, Section 35 does not distinguish between the heinous and the heinous. If a criminal is criminal, but he wants to get employment inside the jail and he has some expertise. Like I'm talking as a law, as a Delhi Prisons Act. I'm talking about Section 35 of Delhi Prisons Act. So Section 35 provides for treatment of under trial civil prisoners, parole, temporary release of prisoners. And it is an admitted fact, as per the Supreme Court judgment, that there has to be a medical facility inside the jail and medical treatment should be given to the prisoners. It may be outside also, it may be inside also. But the fact here is that it's a violation. Why violation of right to equality? If we see the Bisleri bottles, if we see the mobile phones, if we see that how comfortably he is there inside the 3-4 people are surrounding him. And if video footage is correct, supposedly, prima facie, it seems to be correct. But tomorrow, if it is correct, then it's a problematic. But only thing is, the gentleman who is giving the massage, if he has not been allowed to give massage as per the and contrary to the jail manual, then of course it's a problem. But court has to see. So what is required as of now, Jakka bhai?
Okay.
The investigation by the independent agency which can prove that yes, he was violating the jail rules. Anything which is not in the jail manual is not allowed to anybody, be it the minister or be it anybody else. But civil prisoners may have this kind of right.
Let me ask Vinit Goenka that if this is true, that rule number 35 of the Delhi jail manual says there are other inmates, if they have been qualified, can render services for a nominal fee, then what is the brouhaha? How does it matter who is giving, whether rape accused is giving or whoever else is giving? Vinit Goenka.
Thank you, Raka, for coming back to me, and I've heard my earlier speakers. So let me first tell you, the statements whether the person who was giving this massage is a therapist or not, whether it was prescribed by the jail doctors or not. This statement should come from the DG prison. The DG prison is the person who should give this as a statement, and only then probably the court or the people at large would understand this particular part. Number one. Number two, if you can request your PCR to fridge the frame where he is giving massage, you will see that there are mineral bottle sachets and packets been lying there. There are remote of the television. There are pillows which are not supposed to be there. Now, are they also provided to a therapist, and is it been given? So you clearly see it's a case of VIP treatment. He is not enjoying the jail. He is rather enjoying a resort or a spa kind of treatment. This has been done. I am trying to bring your notice and your attention back to that statement where Arvind Kejriwal said that he should get, Mr. Satyendar Jain should be given Bharat Ratna. And then I also bring your attention or viewers' attention to Deputy Chief Minister where he said he is ill, he wants to have some help. Then there was a statement by them in the court that he has lost memory. I think there is something big which Satyendar Jain knows.
So,
I think
fair enough. You made that point earlier as well.
Shishodia both have to come out
and
tell what is that they are fearing, and are they involved in the liquor gate?
Basically, what this has proven over the last few weeks, whether it was the allegations of a sting operation yesterday where somebody accused your party of asking for money for an MCD ticket, now Mr. Jain's videos, basically what, I mean, the people of Delhi are looking at all of these videos and saying कि आम आदमी पार्टी और बाकी पार्टियों में कोई फर्क ही नहीं है, ये इस हमाम में तो सब नंगे ही है।
नहीं जका भाई, ये ना पता चल जाएगा एमसीडी इलेक्शंस में 20 से कम सीट्स आने वाली है 250 में से भाजपा को, लिख के ले लीजिए, ऑन रिकॉर्ड बोल रहा हूँ। बट क्यों आने वाली है मैं आपको बता दूं। एल मुरुगन, इनके मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट फॉर फिशरीज, इनके खिलाफ 21 क्रिमिनल केसेस है, आज तक किसी ने नहीं बोला। पंजाब विजिलेंस ब्यूरो ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लीडर सुरेंद्र श्याम अरोरा को 50 लाख रुपए देते हुए पकड़ा, रंगे हाथ। 1 रुपया नहीं निकला अब तक सत्येंद्र जैन जी के पास, ठीक है?
नहीं ये बताइए, नहीं 1 रुपए निकलने की बात नहीं है। नहीं प्रोफेसर मुनी, टेल मी, मिस्टर जैन, सुनिए, मिस्टर जैन हैज बीन इन जेल सिंस मिडल ऑफ मे। नॉर्मली कोर्ट में क्या होता है कि इफ यू स्पेंड once or twice, if you've been sent to JC, after that they generally give bail. After all, you also know that bail is the rule and jail is the exception. Mr. Jain has been in jail for the last 6 months. Multiple courts, multiple times have denied him bail. Why? कुछ तो होगा।
I'll reply. I'll reply. Very good question. Interestingly, in all other acts, you are not proven guilty till you are innocent till proven guilty. In case of PMLA, you are guilty till proven innocent. Kindly read the act. The point I'm making, that has been changed. The point I'm making, getting a bail in PMLA is very tough in today's time.
Sir, multiple courts have found that there is material to keep him in jail. Now, the only reason why somebody is kept in jail, accused, however high profile he or she may be, is for 3 reasons. Either that person is influential, can influence witnesses, or tamper with evidence, or is a flight risk. आप बताइए ना, one of these has to be true for why Mr. Jain is still in jail. अश्विनी दुबे भी बैठे हैं, senior advocate हैं Supreme Court के, बताइए. The court should be convinced that one of these conditions is applicable to Mr. Jain. Either he's a flight risk, or can influence witnesses, or can tamper with evidence. I'm coming to Vinit ji, 1 second. Ashwini Dubey. Am I correct?
Yes, Jaka bhai. He is a mighty minister. He is a state. And being the state, and that too, you see, एक पटवारी अगर जेल जाते हैं तो 24 घंटे में सस्पेंड कर दिया जाता है। मास्टर अगर जेल जाते हैं 24 घंटे में सस्पेंड। He is a minister, having number of portfolios, have taken place to the oath to the to keep the constitution and its articles paramount. But still he is as a minister and enjoying all the things.
नहीं, presumption has been made by the judges. आप judges के खिलाफ बोल रहे हैं क्या?
नहीं, मैं judges नहीं, मैं ये इनके खिलाफ बोल रहा हूँ जो बोल रहे हैं कि नहीं, it is prison. कि ऐसा मिनिस्टर्स के साथ होता है।
Anyway, let me get Vinit Goenka and then final word, Mr. Jain. Please, I have limited time. Vinit Goenka and then Mr. Jain.
Yeah. So I'd like to bring to the notice of your audience that this Vasuli Bhaijan Arvind Kejriwal collects money and everything. Be it Sukesh, who was asked to pay money for his Rajya Sabha, or whether Sukesh was asked to pay 2 crore rupees per month for the luxuries. It is a blatant use of power. It is a shameful act that the minister is enjoying this particular part. We are not full, people of India are not full, people of Delhi are not full. Probably they have lot to answer. They
Okay.
also have to tell that whether they have been selling tickets for this Delhi. Yesterday we heard some Miss Bindu pointing out fingers at this five people of the PAC, which is Gopal Rai, Saurabh Bhardwaj, Durgesh Patak, Atishi, Marlena and Adil Khan. And there in that video, somebody called as Dinesh and Puneet both are saying that the money will go to PAC. So it seems that Aam Aadmi Party has become a Vasuli gang and Vasuli Bhaijan takes money from them and then
Okay.
he's fearing
Mr.
that
Jain, I'll give you
Satyendar
the
Jain
final
will tell
word.
something
What
to
should
the authority, and that's why he's trying to provide
be
this particular
punishment, exemplar punishment to ensure that this kind of VVIP treatment is not meted out to whoever the accused is and however high profile he or she may be? Mr. Jain.
See, unfortunately, Zaka, the behavior of the minister is falls under the departmental rules. It's a violation of the jail manual, because of which no further offence can be registered against him. He can only be kept in solitary confinement. May not be served. Some more restrictions can be placed on him. The officers who have facilitated this kind of a behavior on the part of the other people, and they've allowed free access to his cabin, to his room, they should be placed under suspension. They should be dealt with very, very severely, so that it sends a very clear message down the line that this kind of a nonsense will not be tolerated.
All right, Mr.
And
Jain,
for-
Mr.
and the-
Goenka, Mr. Dubey and Professor Muni, thank you very much.